Transaction report allows you to retrieve transactions data for a selected trading partner so that users can see what transactions have been uploaded into their trading program's channel. To generate a transaction report, click on Transactions located under the Reports tab of your trading program's home page. Here you'll be instructed to configure your report. I will now walk you through an example configuration. To generate a general report that returns all transactions data for a given supplier, all you need to do is select the supplier and either download or select Preview. For this example, I'll select Able Tabs as a supplier. You can filter by currency if you have trading programs with trading partners using different currencies. You can filter by transaction states to limit the scope of your search by a time period from which you want to analyze your transactions. The Frequency tab will break down sets of transactions to a specified frequency. You have the option to view transactions data annually, quarterly, monthly, weekly, or daily. Selecting None will generate a report containing all of your qualifying transaction lines and will not aggregate them into a specified time frame. This is the most granular report you can generate. The Dimension and View By filters work just as they do in the program earnings and daily earnings reports. Dimension filters can be used to limit the scope of a report to only include earnings which are generated by certain dimensions. If you want to see how particular branches and products are earning rebate, for example, you can filter them here. Do this by selecting dimensions individually or selecting their attributes. For example, if I wanted to see how a specific product category is performing in our trading program, I would add a filter, select Products, and from the Attributes filter, I would select one of the product categories. View By allows users to adjust the granularity in the spreadsheet based on dimension. Using a View By filter lets me separate earnings by branch, product, or turnover type. Note that these are the dimensions which have been configured for this channel. Depending on how your trading program's channel has been configured, you may have different View By options. In the Transaction Report module, we have 3 extra settings which allow for further customization of our reports. The Consider Manually Imported Transactions Only setting will filter the transactions to include only those which have been imported manually into trading programs within the user interface. The Consider Unassigned Transactions Only setting will provide a report of all the transactions that do not currently qualify for any program lines within the trading agreement. This is useful because it allows users to identify which program lines are not earning any rebate. The Consider Supplier-Fed Transactions Only setting filters the transactions in your report to only include those that are provided by trading partners through the Collaborator application. After configuring a report criteria, selecting a preview will generate a list of the first 20 transactions in the report. The 2 main elements of a transactions report are the trading partner information and the transaction line information. The total transacted units and the total transacted value specifies how many units are transacted and the value of the transactions. Since we have specified a frequency of monthly, we see the total units transacted and the total value from all those transactions for each month.